Hi, what do any of us know? From the perspective of the changing moment is what do we know is a good question. Where is your attention? Is a good question of that good question. What are we accomplishing in these moments? We are making attempts. We are putting our energy into improving ourselves to becoming better human beings, to become more aware of our own viability as a human being, as a Homo sapien, as a physiological product of evolution, and taking that beyond and coordinating this with our spirituality and our implementation that's been going on for the last 10,000 years, for the technological process, for the rapid evolution that's occurring all around and inside of us, right? The things in the oceans, in the air, in the soil are what we are. The things that are in the oceans, in the air, and in the soil are what we are. So we keep learning from our lessons, and our hope is that we are wise enough to take the common sense approaches that we have available to us. Ecological conservatism is a good idea for mankind. We don't want to upset the balance of nature. We only live here for a short time. Do you think that the oceans developed over 100 years? Or 1,000,000 years? Or hundreds of millions of years? Or billions of years? That's the answer. For billions of years, there have been oceans. And all of a sudden, you're going to change the chemistry? Hello? You're going to fill it with pollutants? In ignorance, this is okay. But we're not ignorant today. Not in 2025. Finding oneself in an expanding bubble of awareness that's glowing orangey red. Finding a sense of peace. Finding a sense of tranquility, harmony, and grace. Allowing oneself just to breathe, to pulse, to feel one's five senses, to feel the warmth emanating from your heart and your lungs and your digestive tract, finding yourself exuding this orangey red glowing energy, shimmering with an infinite number of vibrations of your cellular activity, all 37 trillion of them, finding your place, your foundation, your DNA is our common rope, in a sense, right? A round woven rope of being. It is what we are. Aware of your hearing. There is more than one sound that is in your head, in your left and right cerebrums. Each ear is attenuated to its own lobe, its own brain, its left or right cerebrum, each one. But even assuming they are hearing the same thing, which they are not, they are in different locations on the side of your head. So there's all kinds of things going on just in this and in the way you are facing your ears. What, what are we thinking of? Finding within all these sounds that exist, many and most beyond the range of our comprehension. Yes. Within the range of that which we can be aware of. Listening. Finding that place between sound and a lacking of it. Equilibrium. Finding the precipice between noise and silence. Finding the place of potential, of being, as this moment explodes into the next, finding in your own heart and soul your being alive, remembering your majesty. We are bundles of miracles, humbled in our realization that we are alive, that we exist in this vastness we call creation, much less even being on this earth, but for all of it, not for just our families or our friends or our neighbors, our nations, our continent, not even for the whole world of man, your cousins, our cousins, for everyone and everywhere, all sentient beings. May we shine together in goodwill, in positive energy, rising in one's own being. It's as much as we can do individually, right? As you are the director and the producer and the actor. You write the script and the dialogue. You and I. How well are we doing? Is a question that rightfully deserves an answer. As often as we can formulate one in our minds. If we have a wide perspective on our being, then it is easy to see how lucky we are. Take a look inside your solar plexus and visualize your belly button, your connection to your mother's womb. Often it is with a sense of ignorance that we dismiss any value to our stomach area. But great power resides there. Thinking about how you began in your own life, and you begin to understand. Similarly, the solar plexus is related to the sun, right? Solar. Here too is a place of significance in man's physiology. It's perhaps at this point still too subtle to understand. But being that mankind only perceives and is receptive to 100,000th of what's available in the way of energy in the electromagnetic spectrum, we don't know squat about anything. So just being open-minded, allowing thoughts to cross your consciousness that maybe you don't often find or even are alien. Hold on. Get your hands on your knees or on the pillows next to the floor. Hold on and just look ambivalently, without judgment or predetermination, and look and see what you find. You might be surprised. Good and bad. There is no one that doesn't need improvement. At least no one that I've ever met. And I look at myself in the mirror every day, so I am still needy of improving. I suspect just like you. So 99.6% we are the same. 99.6% we are the same. This can be a difficult subject for people who have bigotries that they've accumulated over their lifetime. I can remember my own father making bigoted statements. Crazy. In the car. I was in the car traveling from one space to another, and he said such and such things, and it was like, what? And I was just a little boy, maybe 10 years older. And it was like, wow. Why would you say that? Because you don't know better. And so that's why we're saying, allowing yourself to be open-minded. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe you should stand up for yourself, or maybe you should give way. We're just saying to be receptive and sensitive to everything that crosses your way, that crosses your path. You have to anyway, right? Some part of you is receptive to something that's going on. Everything. Feeling your skin right now, is it not titillating with energy? Your hairs? Do you not feel the breeze or the temperature? Do. This is what meditation and mindfulness are for. To help broaden your perspective of whom you are. Self-realization is self-knowledge. It's simple. But you need to put your time in. So people categorize prayer and opportunities. I'm going to pray 1 time a day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day, 4 or 5 times a day. Great. That's a great beginning. No, it's not enough. You must change your way every day because everything is changing every day. You must remain flexible to move ahead. The easiest, be open-minded with your flexibility and allow and accept. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just saying cultivate these qualities that you might investigate, read about, or consider in an unbiased, non-judgmental, witness, observer, friendly curiosity way. I am searching as I flow. This is what we're talking about. Being mindful. Being aware of your glowing being. Breathing. Long and slow and purposefully. Pulsing. Pulsing in the cadence of one's living moments, one by one. Shimmering in your own majesty, in your awareness of your orangey red throne, rising, shining in your own illumination. Namaste.